Hello! Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Sticky Fingers Live, which is probably today is going to be one of the most fun lives you have been to because we are switching it up today. So, before I get started, my name is Chef Penny. I am in Chicago, Illinois. I have a little 4.5-year-old son who loves to cook with me, and he's probably really bummed that he can't be home for this one, but he's busy playing soccer. So let's get to this. I am so excited today because we are making Play-Doh. And how cool is that? First off, like making Play-Doh out of food. You probably could eat it. I don't recommend it, but it's pretty cool. But I wanted to say we're actually not going to make the actual Play-Doh. I'm going to tell you how I made it because it would be probably really boring for you guys to watch me stirring, okay? Also, the recipe will be in the comments, so you've got to try and make this because it is so simple, like so simple. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a cup of water, squeeze in a few drops of food coloring, personal preference, what color you want. Set that off to the side, and in a pot, this is how simple this is. In a pot, you put 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, half a cup of salt, I should say olive oil / any other oil you have in your house, half a cup of fine salt, throw in the water with the food coloring, and then stir. And then you have to stir for like 3 minutes, and that's why that would bore you forever. So, I mean, I can only do so many dance parties, right? But then you would stir, and then you get Play-Doh! How cool is that? Okay, but today we are going to be putting in some herbs into our Play-Doh. The reason we're putting herbs into our Play-Doh is because and I'm going to talk more about this later, but we are highlighting one of our cookbooks that is about to be out, which is Farm to Table. So when you think of farm to table, you think of fresh ingredients, right? Different colors, different smells, different flavors, different tastes. Now, just a side note, this recipe is not in the Farm to Table cookbook, but clearly the recipe is going to be in there. Oh, there it is. It's already popped up. But it is the whole principle of bringing fresh produce into our life in a fun way. So, before I get started, let me give you some sage advice. Stay tuned. I've got more from where those came from. Watch out for knives. I already cut myself today. So, be very careful when chopping up your herbs. So, I've already made 2 doughs to show you. So, this one right here, my purple dough, it's kind of hard to tell, I put in tarragon. Now, you want to make sure you put in enough herbs. I can't give you an exact amount, but you want to make sure you put in enough so you can smell them, right? And then this color, I put in basil. But you know what? I actually prefer my basil in soups. It's superb. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to add some herbs into your dough. But first, let me give you a little encouragement. So I've already chopped up the mint, right? And I'm actually going to take my Play-Doh. I will show you here, okay? So I've got some Play-Doh already made, and I'm just going to cut it in half because I'm also going to show you from scratch how to add some herbs. But basically what we're going to do is you're going to take your chopped herbs and you're going to just put it right in the middle. And then you're going to start kneading it. And I'm going to do that in a second, but I want to show you how to take off. This is actually rosemary. It smells so delicious. It's actually probably the most potent out of all of this. But it's also my favorite one to play with because literally you just take this stick and you just really hard push your fingers down, and then the stem is left, right? So you literally are just going to be cutting off, chopping up the leaves. And you're going to cut them as small as possible. And again, this is where you need to watch your fingers. Be careful. Even chefs cut their fingers, right? Okay. But you're going to chop it as small as you possibly can. Now, I'm on a cutting board, so the same thing instead of pouring it on top, what I can do is I can take my dough and flatten it out and press it down, right? So then all of the herbs are actually in the dough. And this is actually my favorite part. This is the part where you get to knead the dough. So this is very relaxing if you've never done it before. And I actually prefer to not do it on my cutting board. Okay. And I'm just bringing it into the center and then pushing down. And oh, it's getting even more potent now that I'm smelling it. And I recommend you not eating this, right? Because it looks kind of like chunky cream cheese, maybe like chive cheese. You could use chives too. That's a good one. I'm not sure I would recommend dill because dill might be a little too small, but regardless, you can start seeing how the herbs are coming through in the dough, and again, smelling it to make sure you have enough in there. Here's the mint one. I absolutely love the smell of mint, so that is powerful. I almost want to drink it like tea, like mint tea. Okay, so while I'm finishing this, you are gonna, all of my sticky fingers people that are watching, I actually wrote my own joke, all right? But I want to show you my face so you can see how excited I am about this. Okay, ready? Why, well, okay, Rosemary, of course, asked why the herb was dancing. Anyone? Because it was party time. Yeah! Oh, that was so bad! But I wrote it myself, unless I read it somewhere, but no. I wrote that myself, so Sticky Fingers, you are more than welcome to use it in any of your classes, because I'm going to keep telling it because I'm so proud of myself. So anyway, so now we have our dough, right? And we've got a bunch of different colors. You can see the colors, right? These kind of look similar, but not in person, but maybe on screen they look different. Or they don't look different, but they smell completely different. Again, don't eat these, but they're so fun to play with. And you can make tons of different colors. Kids will love it. They're non-toxic. They're not going to bleed everywhere. They may go bad a little quicker than regular Play-Doh. Keep them in the fridge and enjoy. And if you know how to juggle, which I don't know how to do, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But, hey, fun. So, a really cool fact that I have to tell you because I'm always blown away when I learn stuff like this. But Play-Doh was invented in 1930 in Cincinnati, Ohio. And guess what? It only came in the color off-white. What? Who wants to play with white Play-Doh? I know I don't. My favorite part is the colors and mixing them together, which I know parents sometimes get frustrated with, but I actually love that part. Okay, anyway, so the real reason we're here today is because Sticky Fingers launched a cookbook. 1 of 6. We've got so many more coming. So, do you have your hands on the new cookbook yet? Woo! Global Taste Buds, taste around the world. I am not positive because I've only looked at half of them, but I'm pretty sure I've cooked through this entire book before because we use a ton of these recipes in classes, and they are all delicious. You can find it on Amazon. It's really affordable. You can get it in hard copy or you can get it in Kindle version. Obviously, I love the hard copy. I wish you could see it. It's so colorful and so detailed and gives you step-by-step on what to do. If you are a lover of Sticky Fingers, you will absolutely love reading that cookbook. And I actually was going to show you the... there it is. So I was going to show you the next one coming up, which is Farm to Table. And I was going to show it to you like this, but then you can see my computer screen, so that's why I'm tilting it a bit. But this is what the new cover is going to look like. It should be out shortly. Again, that will be book number 2 out of 6. Please purchase your books on Amazon. Write us a Wait, I'm going to make a new joke. Write us a radishing review. I don't know where to come up with this stuff. I've been teaching Sticky Fingers so long that now I'm creating jokes of my own. So yes, check out the cookbook. I don't know about you guys, but because I have my cookbook in hand, I'm actually going to make one of the recipes tonight for dinner. Yay! So excited. And go make some Play-Doh and let us know how it turns out. And one more thing. Sticky Fingers has so many classes coming up. Whether it's summer camps or we're starting to get ready. Can you believe it's the summer and school is right around the corner? Stay tuned. We're going to have amazing school classes, some in person, some online. Find a teacher you like and pick one out. But please join us for some of the classes coming up. We'd love to have you. There's some free classes thrown in there, which why not? Learn something new, right, for free. And we'd love to have you join us. And I'm so excited that you got to spend a little bit of time with us today. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon and cooking with you. Bye.